On this episode of Kim's Rude Awakenings, the Alexander-Bapties, a family who has lost track of everything inside their home.
Half the time you can't find the remote, can't find the cat, can't find the dog.
When it comes to managing the mayhem, Mom is clearly on her own.
It's been back there for 3 months.
Other than Mom, none of us really do anything.
And any effort she makes is met with resistance.
Can I empty the cabinet?
No, this is all collectible. You cannot touch anything in here.
It's time for Kim Woodburn and Mike Shalhoub to dive straight in and clean this family up.
What a flaming family is this?
Britain's Queen of Clean, Kim Woodburn, is traveling the world with lifestyle expert Mike Shalhoub on a very special assignment. Their mission: to identify, confront, and rehabilitate messy, disorganized Canadian families and bring pride back into their homes. This time, Kim and Mike have their work cut out for them with the Alexander-Bapties family.
The only time you guys are willing to do anything around here is when I start yelling and screaming.
Consisting of Mom Heather, Dad Vic, Heather's daughter Katie, and son Michael. From the outside, the Alexander-Bapties look like they have a lovely home. But step through the door, and you'll meet a mom who's at the end of her tether.
Hurry up, guys, we gotta go. Sometimes I feel like a failure as a parent and as a mother because I should be able to keep a clean home and I should be able to do all of these things.
Instead, her time is spent looking for everyone's misplaced items.
Mom? Yeah, where are my socks?
I have no clothes at all.
Do you know where my socks are?
Even though Vic and Heather run a home-based business, they still can't keep up.
Whenever it gets too cluttered inside our house, we'll get some bags and bring it to donation, but it's still not enough.
The kids see that there's a problem, but they don't do anything to solve it.
I'm lazy, so...
And Dad Vic just makes things worse with his ever-growing mass of collectibles.
This is a rare piece, and I had to have it.
He assures me that they're going to be of worth one day, but at the same time, I don't believe that he'll ever part with them. He just likes the idea of having them.
Heather has had enough.
I keep having these recurring dreams that I have an apartment of my own. It's not big, but it's very tidy, it's very well organized, and that's where I escape. My frustration level just keeps escalating every single year. I shouldn't have to tell you what needs to be done.
And that is the Alexander-Bapties' big issue. Nobody takes responsibility for their own belongings, and Mom is left to deal with everything. If things are ever going to change, this family needs to come together as a team. Kim and Mike are going to get things started with a very rude awakening.
Good morning, Alexander-Bapties family.
We hear you're disorganized behind closed doors.
Hiding everything in cupboards, now it's all over the floor, you sneaky things.
It's time to work like a team. This is your rude awakening.
Where should we put the coats? Oh, this is it. You throw your coat.
Put your closet right there.
There's no coat hanger, there's nothing. Don't trouble yourself, dear. How have you got yourself into this mess? You start, please.
I used to do everything, and then I slowly started not doing everything, expecting the family to help out, and they didn't.
Did you not put your foot down a bit now? Vic, what do you do?
Not really.
You back out, leave it to Mother.
Pretty well.
She doesn't want to know, does she?
No.
And he doesn't do anything. And how old are you?
15.
You don't do a thing. Well, that is going to change. What a flaming family is this?
Whose room is this? Kim?
Oh, my. Is this your bedroom?
Oh, my gosh.
Just a minute, little laddie me. How dare you? Who's done all this?
Me?
Why?
I don't know, it just like gained up and...
It ganged up, did it?
Are you supposed to be doing your homework over here?
No, on the desk.
On this desk?
Would it never occur to you to tidy this place?
It did, I tried sometimes.
You tried sometimes? Well, you didn't try hard enough, did you? Naughty.
And down in the basement, it's Dad's bad habits that are evident.
What is with all this food?
Ask him.
When I go shopping, all the stuff I buy in bulk, I put it in storage down here.
Look at all the food.
Look at it all. There's tons. There's more. Oh my God.
Oh, this is absolutely... Look.
Full.
No.
The freezer full too, Kim?
What's here?
Oh my God.
Oh my lord.
This is the super center down here. People can shop here in your basement.
Now...
And things are expiring.
So what I'm saying to you is, you've thrown money away.
Ugh.
Stop it. Behave yourself.
What is this? The junk room?
No, this is the music room.
The music room?
Don't be so ridiculous.
This is more of a...
There you go. Get off your big lump.
This is not a music room.
All right.
This is an antique collecting junk heap.
Are you all right?
My knee is killing me. I need.
Come on, you big sissy.
This house is a disaster. Kim and Mike need to figure out their plan of attack.
So what are we gonna do?
But Mike, you know what? I've got to show him how to either display these lovely antiques or store them correctly.
I need to create a space for those kids to actually sit down and do their homework.
Away from the television.
Away from the television.
These four, we've got to show them how to work as a team, or all is lost. How's your knee, by the way?
Oh, it's okay. It's still a little sore.
Does that help a bit when I rub that?
Oh. Okay, enough. Enough. Ow.
I can't find anything anywhere.
Vic and the kids are taking Heather for granted, and that has her frustration at an all-time high.
I just get really upset, and then I start screaming and yelling, and then I stomp around and say I'm going on strike.
But nobody is going to change their ways until they start seeing things from Heather's point of view.
Do you think this is fair?
It's time for The Switch.
We're trying to let you see a mother's life is not a happy lot at times. This is what we've decided to do. Heather becomes Vic, Vic becomes Heather.
Demand everything from your father the way you would demand from your mother. Let the switch begin.
What plans do we have for today?
Today you have soccer.
I can't find my jersey.
Can you help me with my homework?
Get up and help Mike with his homework.
In 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes.